It is a technology that could impact nearly every person on the planet, in cars, trains, and planes, in buildings, dentist offices, and on the war front. In tonight's local original, we go into the lab at NC State that could help save millions of lives.
When I saw that, soldiers are wounded or lose life, I keep telling everybody, I know this is going to help, but at that time we still have not tested our technology.
It was during the war with Iraq that Dr. Afsana Rabi knew she could develop the technology that would save lives, something strong but light and porous enough to absorb a tremendous amount of energy. More than a decade and a half later, we have this.
Porous metal has not been used enough, and it's time to actually bring this to the consumers and help them to use a structure that is light and at the same time can perform better.
Think of it as the bubble wrap you use to protect glass, but on steroids. At least 70% lighter than the same size of metal, Dr. Rabi has named her invention metal foam. This is really heavy compared to this.
Yeah, it's 3 times heavier.
It's filled with tiny spheres that compress on impact, protecting what's on the other side, like someone in a vehicle hit with armor-piercing ammunition, including this high-explosive incendiary that can travel around 5,000 feet per second.
We put our material in front of it to see how the material can absorb the fragments and blast wave.
How did it do?
It went very well. So
First time?
First time, yes.
Much of the research is done at NC State, where Dr. Rabi teaches. An agreement with the U.S. Department of Defense means the process used to make metal foam is top secret. But it goes far beyond the military. It could be used in vehicles, trains, nuclear power plants, space travel, and construction.
If one person walk out of a deadly accident because of the technology that we develop here, that would really make my life worth living. So it's very important for me to see that this technology go out and people use it and save lives.
So David Hatman, who I worked with earlier today on this story, said this reminded him of a Star Trek episode where there was this material that was so futuristic we could only imagine it. It was very similar to this.
Really?
Right here. Yeah.
People amaze me every day, I tell you.
Absolutely incredible. Well, right